About 3 years ago, I realized I had been the victim of a lot of spiritual abuse, and that reframed what I'd always called my demons. I say we all have demons. Mine just happened to be Christian, and it composed about 12 years of Christian school, and it's a bunch of intense conflicts of people questioning my character, and sometimes just really not liking me for who I was. It had nothing to do with, I would say, biblical merit. It had just a bunch to do with personality. And along that journey, I wrote a song like this next one, which is probably the scariest song in my set to me. And I played it for the first time around Easter at our church. And before I got up to play it, I remember just having to walk down the hall because my heart was racing. Because those sorts of interactions, I'd somehow, there's a buzz up here, I managed to avoid for probably about 10 or 15 years of playing songs in church services. So, it's gone. I've been fighting with my demons so long that I know their family history, first, middle, initial, and last name. I've been living with this fear for so long that I know the questions asked every time it wants to come along. Still I will trust in the name of the Lord. I will trust in the name. Oh, I will trust in the name of the Lord. I will trust in the name of the Lord. The Lord makes my demons afraid. Says, fear, you have to leave. You can't, under no circumstances, stay. Says, anxiety, you've been released. Burdens and oppressions, you've been redeemed. So I will trust in the name of the Lord. I will trust in the name. Oh, I will trust in the name of the Lord. I will trust in the name of the Lord. The Lord takes away our punishment, turns back our enemies. He takes that fear away from you, picks you up off of your knees, picks us up off wounded knee. And no longer will we suffer in exile estranged. And no longer will you suffer in loneliness and shame. Says I will create a place of honor, a home upon this earth. I'll create a place of honor, and you will know your worth. So you will know your worth. I will trust in the name of the Lord. I will trust in the name. I will trust in the name of the Lord. I will trust in the name of the Lord. So, the reason that song petrifies me is because for a long time I had a split between believed in God, but I didn't want to be identified as a Christian because people that were really, really bold about their Christian identification had hurt me, and over and over again. And so it was like, man, if I just kind of keep this hidden, it won't hurt me. Which is good until it starts kind of limiting who I am. And I went through a book called The Artist's Way earlier this year, and as I'm reading through the book, it's like I kind of came to the realization I need to write a record about my faith. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to write this record, and it kind of set me on a course. And then we found out, oh, we're going to have a baby. So kept working through my heart issues, and then like I realized, man, I'm writing this record, and Tessa's like, yeah, before you release it, you need to go to therapy. And then I thought that was really good advice. I agreed with her completely. And so I went to therapy, and my therapist was really nice. He has talked to me enough that it helped me work through things that I'm able to actually do this song singing about Christian stuff in public, which is about the scariest thing that I can think of that I'm willing to do right now.